Welcome back. This summer has been hot. It remains so, and many of us are trying to find ways to stay out of that heat and into the cool.
That's a good thing because movie theaters across the U.S. are enjoying a storm like no other. ABC 10's Marcus Allen joins us in studio to tell us why Twisters is this summer's blockbuster.
Well, one, I think people love Glenn Powell. And two, I think people love the escape of all of this. You know, ducking out of the summer's heat, ducking out of our real problems to see other people's problems, always so much more entertaining. Dr. Elizabeth Smith, regarded by me and many to be one of the nation's leading experts, the National Severe Storms Laboratory is where she calls home, or at least where she is right now. Good morning, Doctor. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, good morning.
All right, so you've got to appreciate the hype of Twisters because if for no other reason, it's getting the world and America to talk about weather. Am I right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's absolutely the case. So, we had Twister in 1996. We have Twisters now, and we're excited to see, similar to after Twister, how excited people get about the science that we do.
All right, first let's talk safety and a little public service announcement. When I'm watching this movie, there are people going into the storm, and I'm not just talking about the experts. There are YouTubers and just random people jumping in vans heading into the tornado. I'm guessing we shouldn't do that?
Sure. So there are a lot of folks out there that really enjoy the concept of storm chasing, and it is actually part of what we do here at NSSL in order to collect data. But it does require some expertise in knowing how to do so safely. There's no reason why anybody without, proper training or proper education should be driving this close to these really, really dangerous systems. What we see in the film, for example, it's a scary place to be, and so it's important to know exactly where you're going and exactly how to get out of there. And it's hard to know. I have a PhD in this, and it's still hard for me.
Sure.
So it's definitely something that you shouldn't take on lightly, and we do not recommend for the general public.
Well, let's pick the movie apart. As you watch at least the trailer, which I think most people have seen, when you look at it, what do you look at and go, yeah, that would never happen? Give me an example of something that's complete Hollywood.
Sure. So I'm thinking one of the trailers, one of the most iconic scenes that people are seeing are this giant fire tornado, right, as a tornado comes across a refinery. And we don't have any records that show something like this happens. However, it is possible for tornadoes or vortices that look very much like tornadoes to be connected to wildfires. So we do see fire-related tornadoes and fire vortex formations, but nothing like what we see in the film, where you have a tornado of fire approaching you.
Okay, we got a quick answer on this one. What do you see that looks right?
You know what? I was excited to see how the tornadoes themselves actually look. It's always kind of a fingers crossed, hope they make it look okay, but Twister set a good bar, and Twisters met it, and the tornadoes look really, really good.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. Final words, how can we support you at the National Severe Storms Laboratory?
Absolutely. So, our biggest word out there is to stay weather aware and keep your eye on the skies when days like this come up. So always be aware of any weather, tornadoes, and others that can put you at risk.
Awesome. We'll look for you in Twisters 3. Big round of applause. Dr. Elizabeth Smith, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you so much.
Thanks.